moment of silence. Okay, Tony, are you there? Okay, just wanted to make sure you're there. Commissioners have agreed that you can listen by phone, and then if you have your 2 cents, you can go ahead and let us know too. We're going to introduce the commissioners, which you have, here's Tony's also. You have Susan Jett, who is a past experienced commissioner from before. You have Brent Hudstead. You have Steve Roarts, who is not here. And you have Mike Myers. We are to have an election of the commissioners. They need to appoint a chair, a vice chair, and a secretary. That's hard to do. Well, with Tony here, we can do that. You can look at that. Or we can wait off till next month of who you guys appoint.
I think we're prepared to do it now.
Then go for it.
Tony can vote.
Tony can vote on this. This is the only thing you're voting on today. Do you need a nomination for chair?
I nominate Brent Hunstead as our chair.
I second that.
I'm in favor.
Just testing.
And then you need a secretary.
I would like to nominate Mike Myers as secretary of the commission board.
And I'll second that.
Thank you.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Okay. Excuse me?
Vice chair.
We know he's not here. You have 4. Just that that's the only thing they need to vote on is that there. The election, first of all, I want to thank all the candidates that stepped forward during this election. Your help is valuable, so please stay in touch. We can use the help we need. The next is to call a roll call to declare a quorum.
Vice chair.
Vice chair.
I nominate Susan Jett for vice chair.
I second the motion.
And I'll agree with that. Thank you very much.
Okay. We have, since we're not doing a whole lot of voting, we don't really need a quorum. And this is where your commissioners, you get to now take your role. Because, as chair, you get the gavel. Mike, as secretary, you get to do the minutes. I need to remind everybody that anytime you do minutes, please make sure that they explain what we're doing, and we'll get into that a little bit later for the fact that looking back through minutes, trying to get the proof when something was passed, it doesn't say much. So with that, you can go ahead, you have your agenda in front of you, you can do that, and guaranteed Jan and I will probably be doing a lot of the talking, but if you have any questions on where we need to go from your positions.
No questions from me.
Okay? What? You're good, okay.
Would you like me to run the meeting and then you just oversee and comment and adjust as necessary?
Yes.
Okay. We just finished we haven't had the roll call yet. You want to call the roll on this?
Susan Jack,
Present.
Mike Myers,
Present.
Brent Hunstein,
Present.
Steve Rohrer, Tony Stallsmith,
Are you counting Tony as here?
he's not. Voice, okay. And we have two absent. Okay,
Next item on the agenda is the approval of the agenda from the Friday, January 2nd, 2026 meeting. Let's take a couple of minutes and just review that real quick, unless you both have already reviewed it.
I've read them and would make a motion that we accept them the way they're presented. There was one last name missing, but I could never figure out the lady's name. Sherry asked about absentee ballots that had already been submitted, and we don't know who that Sherry was.
That was me.
That was you. What is your last name?
L-A-M-E-R-S.
A-L-A.
No, L is in lion, A is in apple, M is in Lincoln, E is in elephant, R is rice. That's it, and Sam.
Okay, thank you.
I read the minutes earlier. Did you read those?
Yes, I read the minutes. We just need a motion to accept the minutes. Do we have a second?
speak in your mics, please.
The motion has been made.
I'll second it.
All those in favor of accepting the meeting minutes from January 2nd, 2026 as submitted, acknowledged by aye.
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 Here is the sign, the one for you to sign to return back to me.
Thank you. Okay. I think we all have it.
My last name is-
We skipped over the approval of the agenda for today's meeting. And at this point, I'd like to ask the other commissioners if there are any things that needed to be added to the agenda for today's discussion, or are you happy with the agenda?
We got property owner public comments, limited 3 minutes at the end. Do we need to have some at the beginning?
Yes.
Not for this time.
Not for this.
We have a lot to get through that we need to get through, so we put that on the end for a reason. Oh. Your public comments are on the agenda, down a couple.
It says right here, I would like to thank Deanne Draper and all of the election volunteers for all the work on the election. Thank you to Tommy Estes for all his guidance during the election. And that takes us down to the next item on the agenda, which is public comments. If anyone in the audience would like to have a public comment at this time, limited to 3 minutes, please come on up to the front here and speak directly into the microphone so everybody can hear. Anybody want to come up for comments at this time? You can save all of your comments for later on then. We have no public comment at this time. At this point, we'd like to request an update from the special administrator on the things she's been tasked with, where we are currently, and what is left and yet to do. Thank you, Penny, for filling us in now.
First of all, on the commissioners, with the commissioners, you should have received your commissioner's duty and responsibility. Those were given out. Under the updates, the commissioner's authority is suspended as long as the SA is in place. Your input and help is needed as we go through the task at hand. When a vote is asked for, it's for the record of your thoughts and wishes on the topics. Emails are being set up through the website domain. I received them actually today, but did not have the chance to get them in the instructions, so you will be getting those in the next couple days. We are setting up emails through the website, which are more secure. And then also, once a commissioner leaves, once my job is done, you can take and remove my access, whoever's access from that email, and it stays with the SID, not goes with the person that had it and all the forms that were in it. We will have control over those emails, be able to set them up as we go, and like I said, they'll be more secure. A new website is being designed. If you've actually went on and seen that it's under construction, things that happened and it got pushed forward just a little bit faster. Give us about 3 or 4 days and we'll have the first page up. What we're looking at is we will have a website that SID has a little control over, that we can go on and post our meetings, the notices, and things, not have to wait for somebody else to do it. We won't have control over every page, but we'll work on that as we go. I am working on the items for compliance. As of Saturday, I spent 7 hours doing some more research. After more talks and things, I have now figured out exactly what they're looking for. I went into how other things were filed, and after I get the okay from the attorney, I will start filing things. So that stuff is in process. You haven't seen it yet, but it's coming.